Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Apache and the World Youth Bridge Championships 2019. I've got a fascinating deal for you today, one that has been causing us to exercise our little grey cells for quite a long time. Take a look at the diagram, right? Imagine you have reached 6 no trumps played by South after a relatively straightforward auction where East has had the opportunity to bid spades. And of course, West, being a dutiful partner, leads a spade, and East takes the ace and returns the queen of spades. And you win with the king. And unsurprisingly, West discards a club. So remember, you can only see the north-south cards, and prospects look pretty good, don't they? You only need one of the red suits to behave, and you'll take 5 tricks in that particular suit, 3 in the other one, and 3 clubs, and the spade you've already scored. So prospects look very good, don't they? So how should you tackle it? Let's imagine that you decide to play the King of Hearts, and you follow from dummy, and unfortunately East discards a spade. Well, that's a bit of a blow, but because you have the 8 of hearts in dummy, you can now see quite clearly that you can make 4 heart tricks, and the way you do this is by playing the 10 of hearts. It's covered by the jack and ace, and East discards. And then you probably want to play a diamond to come back to your hand. Let's imagine that you play the King of Diamonds, okay, and a second diamond. Now, if this suit behaves, remember, this will give you the 5 tricks you need in the red suit, so you take a second diamond, and unluckily for you, this time it's West who discards. So now things look more problematical. Where is that 12th trick going to come from? For the moment, you play a heart to dummy's 8, and East discards. And now comes the first critical moment of the deal, right? You must cash dummy's queen of hearts and throw away one of your spades. Okay, now you come back to hand with a club, and you cash the ace of clubs. You can throw one of the small diamonds from dummy, and East discards a spade. So now you have reached a 3-card ending, okay? And you lead the King of clubs, right? Throwing dummy's small heart away. What can East discard? If he throws away a spade, then your spade, if you've been counting carefully, will be the last card in the suit and a trick. And if he throws away a diamond, you can confidently play a diamond to the queen and then score your 12th trick with the 10. You see, unfortunately for East, once he had bid spades, all those spades were like a tin can tied to the villain's ankle, right? He couldn't do anything to escape the impending squeeze. But that's not quite the end of my story. Let's suppose that I rewind a little bit, okay? And this is part of the reason why we found this such a fascinating deal. Let's suppose that you didn't play hearts first, but you started with a diamond to the king and a diamond back, which looks like a very natural play, okay? Now, you may say, well, it's just the same. I can make the same play in hearts. Well, actually, no, you can't. Because if you look at my finessing friend now, you will see that only one card in your hand will now lead to success, and that's the 10 of hearts, playing East to be void in hearts from the start. Well, that would be an extraordinary play to find. And of course, in reality, if you did it, you'd undoubtedly lose to a singleton jack and have egg on your face, right? But it's extraordinary, that simple transposition of plays produces such a different outcome. The reason is that you have prematurely released an entry from the south hand. So that's a point worth remembering, right? But it's a fascinating hand and one that will repay careful study. Well, that's all for now, folks. Bye.